What if I told you that you don't need a gym? You don't need fancy equipment. You don't even need money to completely transform your body and your life. All you need is a pull-up bar, a floor, and the will to grind. This, my friend, is calisthenics. And it can change your body faster than you think. See, calisthenics is not just a workout. It's a mindset. It's discipline. It's the art of using your body as your weapon, your tool, and your machine. Push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, planks, movements that pretty much look simple, but unlike insane levels of strength, endurance, and body control when done right. And here's the thing. It's not just about getting shredded. It's about becoming athletic, agile, lean, and powerful all at the same time. So if you want to change your body fast, I always tell people you need to master the basics. Forget chasing 10 different exercises. Forget switching programs every week. Lock in on these foundational ones, like push-ups for your chest, shoulders, and triceps, pull-ups for your back and biceps, squats and lunges for your legs, planks and leg raises for your core. That's pretty much your foundation. That's your dojo. That's the money. But you see, I've seen people go from skinny to solid, overweight to athletic in just about 8 to 12 weeks. You can get the change that you want at an expedited rate using these movements. But me seeing people go through this change so fast, I noticed it wasn't because they were gifted. It wasn't because they had the best genetics. It's because they really got serious. They trained every morning or every night. They pushed when it burned. They kept going when the results were slow. And one day they looked in the mirror and the person staring back at them wasn't weak anymore. You see, this is the beauty of calisthenics. You know, the key to all of this stuff, pretty much with anything, honestly, is intensity. You know, calisthenics trains your body as one unit. When you're doing push-ups, your core is firing, your glutes are tight, your shoulders are engaged. When you do pull-ups, it's your grip, your back, your arms, and even your abs working all together. You burn more fat, you build lean muscle, you increase endurance, and yes, you get results fast, which is what pretty much everybody loves at the end of the day. But you have to put in the work. That's what I always tell people. You can say, you want to do something or you're going to do something, but until you do it, you will not experience any change. So if you want fast results, I'm telling you guys right now, I highly suggest you guys training 5 to 6 days a week. No excuses, man. No excuses. Alternate your push and pull days. Progress every single week. Add more reps. Increase time under tension. Or go from easier variations to harder ones. It's really as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? If you get really good at something and something seems, extremely easy and you just keep going through the movements over and over and over again, but you're not challenging yourself, you're never going to get better at it, man. You need to challenge yourself as much as possible. And that's even outside of working out. That's pretty much with anything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eating clean, fuel your body like an athlete, man. Whole foods. Make sure you're drinking your water, getting your fruits. You know what I'm saying? Try to cut all the junk out. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to gain weight, man, eat more. If you're trying to lose weight, eat less. Keep it simple, family. Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? That's all all I really want people to do is just keep it simple and put the work in. And make sure you guys are getting your sleep as well. I highly advise you guys to make sure you do that. Don't be out there trying to go crazy at the park. You know what I'm saying? It's 100+ degrees. You out there, you didn't have sleep last night. You trying to go crazy. You're going to mess around and fall out, my friend. Let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that, man. Track your progress as well. You know what I'm saying? Set goals for yourself. Set weekly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. And if you surpass them, go over and above them. Do what you need to do, man. Don't just wing something and throw it out there and in the open, man. Be intentional with a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing, man. Okay, this is, real talk, man, real stuff. You really don't need a gym membership. You don't need motivation from others. You need you. You need you. You are your biggest enemy at the end of the day. Your thoughts, your ideas is going to counteract into your progression. So I want you guys to always remember that, man. Your mind, your body, and your decision, man. The decision is big. It's, you got to make it. You got to decide. You got to decide who you want to be, how you want to be, and how you're going to do it. You got to decide. Make that choice. Got to make that choice inside of you to be like, yo, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm building something now. I'm doing something now. You guys you gotta talk to yourself, man. Talk to your mind. That's the biggest battlefield at the end of the day. If you want to change your body fast, this is stuff that you got to do. I'm telling y'all, man. Start doing push-ups every morning. I know for me, I've been doing 325 reps on the daily, man. On the daily. And if it's not every day, it's a couple of times every week. I'm making sure I'm getting those reps in every single week, man. I'm telling you, if push-ups is like a tune-up, man. Push-ups is something that you could always do, like in a second. Like you could wake up early in the morning, get down and do some push-ups. You could be at work. You could find a random spot that nobody really looking at you. You can get down and do some push-ups. You could do some squats. You could do something. Have some tune-ups that you can do throughout the day to keep your body moving. Okay. You want to progress. This is something that's going to help you progress in your calisthenics journey. Okay. Listen, like the biggest part of it is, like, I'm telling you, watch what happens to your chest, your arms, your discipline. Your discipline is actually a big thing, because you doing push-ups or you doing squats or holding the plank or whatever exercise you choose throughout the day. I highly advise push-ups, though. It's going to help build that mindset, and it's going to help you be more productive throughout your day. So I'm telling y'all, you want to do this, man. Watch what happens. Start doing pull-ups. Even if you can't do one, try some, negative reps or some assistant reps. You can use a band. You can have somebody to kind of hold you and push you up as you're pulling up on the bar. You can jump and go into a pull-up. It's like all types of things that you can do to pretty much, modify, certain variations, certain exercises to help you progress. Okay. So one day you'll get your first pull up, and that one rep will change how you see yourself forever. So, but you got to modify before you can get to, more intermediate to advanced versions. So don't get discouraged on a lot of your exercises, guys. Make sure you guys are doing some modifications so that you can progress to the ones that you are trying to be better at. Okay. So I'm telling you, calisthenics is going to teach you how to suffer. It's going to teach you how to push without machines. It's going to teach you how to earn every ounce of strength humanly possible. Okay. Your body will change. Your mind will level up, and your life will shift. Okay. So always remember these key things, okay? But at the end of the day, it all starts with that first rep, that first step, that first idea, that first decision, that you can agree on for yourself, man. Do something for yourself. Make that change. What if you really want to ask yourself, like, what are you really waiting for? What's stopping you from growing? And then once you really recognize these things and you are aware of them, then just figure out other ways to where you can get rid of or remove those negative habits and try to replace them with better ones. Instead of smoking a blunt, you can do push-ups. Instead of watching pornography, you can do pull-ups or push-ups or some sort of exercise. Instead of going out there drinking alcohol, you can go out there and run a mile. Hey, I'm just throwing out stuff, okay? I'm just trying to help encourage you all, okay? I don't know your lifestyles. I don't know your circumstances. But at the end of the day, you know what's stopping you from doing the things that you want to do or achieving the things that you want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? You know yourself better than anyone else does. So remembering all of these things is going to help you become the better person that you want to be. And a lot of times you don't really have to do it by yourself. You can go find a community, go find other people that are doing and trying to do the same stuff, or to become the best version of themselves as well too. Because at the end of the day, iron sharpens iron, and this is going to allow everyone to have the ability to grow. Okay, growth is powerful when you are with a group. So always keep these things in mind. And you guys can see, man, we had a great workout at the end. This was a great finisher at the end, and I try to record as much as possible, but I don't get every single thing we do in a workout. But it is good enough to kind of showcase what's being done. A lot of these exercises you guys can try out as well too. But keep in mind, like when I start incorporating coaching and training, or you start bringing out more programs, I want you guys to stay open to that. I will be dropping all of that soon. Overall, this is the end of the video, man. We killed it with this circuit. It was a lot of hard work and dedication, but that is it for this video. And like always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.